Listen, I can't be sure, but I think I'm suffering from sleep deprivation and long-lasting effects from chemtrails, and the result of that is going to be this video to come. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I am Steven M. on your screen again. Thanks for stopping in. And today we got a show, I'm telling you, I can only describe it as hair-raising. So hair-raising, you're gonna want to double tighten your bonnet, because we about to get on it. That was so stupid. That was pretty bad, right? Yeah. I'm telling you, we got it all today. We got such a full list. Hold on, I'm at to look at the list. We got the new owner of the Bible. Imagine that, the new owner of the Bible. That's real. We have man-faced fish. We have Big Bird. We have a tree lady. We have fake snow, a unicorn man, the real St. Patrick. We have so much. It would take me an hour just to read you the intro, and nobody wants to sit around and do that, right? Exactly. So do yourself and me, the children of the future, a favor. Sub up, sit down, buckle up, and let's roll the footage.
Disney company buying the rights to the Bible. Yep, the Bible. Check this out. The original intent of the $7.2 billion purchase was to produce this Bible series. However, the story began to thicken when they purchased the rights to the NIV as well as the RSV. You'll never guess what happened next. Matthew 17:21 was completely deleted from both versions. Look, but this kind of demon does not go out except by prayer and fasting. It's not there. It literally skips from 20 to 22 in both versions. This is exactly why it's vitally important to study the word and know it for yourself. If they take it away, you need to know what it says. If they change it, you need to know what it says. Jesus is soon to return. You need to be ready. Watch the video I provided, come back and follow for more.
That's probably something we should all be nervous about. Disney feels like Disney and like Jeff Bezos are like just monopolizing the world. Like Disney is just buying up anything that's entertainment based. Yeah, I think between them and probably like Google and just turning everything into what they want it to be. So basically we're going to be living like the Book of Eli. You know, if you've never seen the Book of Eli, I don't really want to spoil it, but there's one piece of literature left and he has it and everybody wants to get to it. I forget the reasoning to either see it, destroy it, maybe both. I forget. I guess I spoiled the movie. It's the Bible. Okay, it's the Bible. That's what he has. It's the last one. That really doesn't give you the end. The end's a little bit of a twist. It's worth checking out.
I was scrolling on Instagram the other day, and I came across some really weird videos. These videos get millions of views, and the followers go crazy for them. But some people are skeptical. After speaking with Bassett's, they say this giant jelly baby can't be real because they've never made such a thing. But I'm not sure. And then I saw this super hench dude walking around with a giant horn growing out of his head, telling people he was the last unicorn or something. Seems totally legit to me. Have you never seen My Little Pony? Hold on, what the fuck is that?
Hey, quit swearing.
And the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake.
Oh, why is it singing Taylor Swift? Okay, clearly that's a lot of nonsense in there. Well, at least the shake thing. But this guy, right, obviously he's not a unicorn, but is this really a guy that's in a jungle or is this from a movie set? He's awfully buff to be literally all natty, but the horn, what if some dude in like, I don't know, the Congo or something, I don't know, like got like a warthog or like a baby elephant or a baby rhino, got its little tusk and is like, you know what, check this out. And like somehow stuck it to its head. It's his head with like whatever, you know, kind of like Lil Uzi Vert. Maybe you saw Lil Uzi Vert's little dime and is like, you know what? I got one of those too. Thump. Next thing you know, he's walking around, well, looking like that. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should get a little horn and just thump. So essentially the question is, if you know that there's a movie with a guy like that walking around, can you me in so I don't gotta go walking around wondering if there's a guy walking around somewhere in, I'm guessing, Africa with a horn sticking out of his head? That'd be a great piece of information.
Ryan Garcia, who has been outspoken against policies related to child crimes, has disclosed a shocking video.
Fuck it. I think it's probably okay. I guess we'll find out in a second here.
Gotta swear right on the screen. Well, no way. Oh shit. Has anyone seen that before and can confirm, I don't know how you would, but can confirm that that is from Ryan Garcia? I never even heard him say that, yeah, he put a video out from inside Bohemian Grove, right? That's what we're saying this is. That's what they're saying this is. You know, obviously, I'm sure we all seen the videos him saying all kinds of things. Not gonna be too graphic, like I said before. This is a family program. But you know what he said. Kind of not the best video, but the stairs, like, oh, okay. Never seen that before. There's lots of videos from inside there. Obviously, the OG, Alex Jones, did it first. So this isn't like the first time we've seen of this, but like the more interesting part is confirming if this is really from Ryan Garcia, because then that kind of further confirms all the allegations he's made.
Can you imagine running into this thing? You're out in the woods, you're taking a walk, it starts raining. You see this giant man-eating looking bird? This prehistoric looking monster is the shoebill stork. And even though there's not many of them left, these freaky looking things have been around for a pretty long time. And what do they eat? What do you think they eat? Well, they eat fish, obviously, snakes, baby alligators and crocodiles, plus monkeys. They eat little monkeys. They actually eat a whole monkey. Now look, they're not supposed to be dangerous to people, but if you were walking around the woods and you saw one of these things looking at you, blinking at you.
Not to say this is AI, but I kind of want to piggyback on, if you watched the video I did the other day, and the girl says the crab looks like a robot in the aquarium. Look at the way this thing is moving.
At you, staring at you. You telling me you wouldn't freak out? I would wet myself if I saw one of these, and not my everyday wetting myself. I mean a bad one. This thing would freak me out. Stay away from me, shoebill stork. Shabadoo booshkis. Shabadoo prehistoric monster bird. Shabadoo.
Like, I believe that it's a real thing, right? I never heard of it, but my man Cheesehead's involved, so we gotta believe the Big Cheese. The Big Cheese wouldn't steer us wrong. Okay, I don't know him personally. Maybe he would absolutely steer us wrong, but I'd like to think in my heart that he wouldn't. But it's moving like a robot. Maybe they all move like robots. So it's not really like a conspiracy that they exist. I mean, I guess in my head, I don't know. I never heard of it, so there is that, but it just looks, it's moving like a Chuck E. Cheese thing. Like I said about the crab. I don't know. If you've ever seen a duckbill, shoebox stork in the wild, let me know. Or if you have one as a pet, let me know if you feed it monkeys and crocodiles.
Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not that much of a religious person, but
Well, you should be.
I was reading a Bible from 1775 today, and guess what I found out? That, two things really. There is a 13th month, and the 13th month's name was Vader. Number two thing that I found out was the fact that the one who they called Jesus did not die on the was not born on the 25th. He was born on April the 1st. Now, fast forward to nowadays, what do they call April 1st? April Fool's Day. Now, who do you think they're calling the fool? The people who don't know that this is the day that their proclaimed savior was born on.
I'll tell you who's the fool. Whoever looked in the mirror and saw that haircut and said, "This looks good today. Let me make a TikTok." That's who. What? Just kidding. Just kidding. Should make. It's a lovely haircut. It's a lovely hairdo, is what it is. I don't want to be rude. I mean, that's not really breaking news. I'm sure if you're watching this channel, we've been over this stuff before. The 13th month called Vader. I don't know if I was aware of that it was called Vader, but the 13 month thing, we need to bring that back. Other than that, that's not breaking information. We all knew that, right? Right?
So you guys, I just pulled over to use the restroom, car drive trucks, and look what I seen.
Hey, that's what I did, lady.
I'm sorry, that can't be real. That's...
Wait a minute. What did that guy just said he drove? Let's hear this one more again, huh? There's no way that's real.
Pulled over to use the restroom, car drive trucks, and look what I seen.
He drives truss. I drives truss. He drives. I don't know what's crazier, this supposed person in a tree or...
Guys, I just pulled over to use the restroom, car drive trucks, and look what I seen.
What's truss?
I'm sorry,
Okay,
that
I'm
can't be
being
real.
Stupid. Do we think that's real as a group, as a family unit? Do we think that's real? Like someone would have done something about that, right? There's no way the hair would still be there. That had done fallen off. If I had to guess, and I don't, but I will, that the leg parts as seen here. Okay, let's not be weird. Actually, the more I look, that is super weird looking. Okay, that's this is a family show. Let's stay focused, folks. That looks crazy. Someone did that on purpose. The legs, but the legs were probably there, you know, because it's like roots everywhere. One of them weird trees. And this part was probably bending over like that, and someone put like the dummy, the head of a dummy on it, and boom. And then they probably tied it around with that little bit of moss there. And I don't know why they stuffed some in the eyes and mouth, just to be creative, because why not be? And then that's what that is. I'm a little flabbergasted. You think that's a person? If you knew who put that person in that tree, let me know. Or if you're missing anybody that might be in a tree, let the FBI know, I guess. They probably won't even do anything, but let somebody know. Let some authority figure know about this, I guess.
Is snow natural? Is one of the craziest conspiracies that I've ever heard. And I don't even know if I believe that, and I believe in a lot of crazy stuff. So this theory goes that snow is not supposed to happen. We're not supposed to have a winter or cold season. And I cannot find anything about this on the internet except for this video and another video I saw long ago, but I can't find anything on this subject that winter isn't supposed to happen.
I wish
now that map you just saw, the other one, that's from the 1500s, and it shows every continent in the world as green, even Antarctica. And that was only like 5.
Maybe they made the map in the summertime. Oh, even Antarctica. Never mind. Disregard.
100 years ago. So what could have happened in between then, and why would they draw everything as green? And I started thinking about this subject because it's December 28th, and this is what it looks like outside in Wisconsin today. Usually we have a ton of snow during this time of the year. And I know like there's been times where there's no snow on Christmas, but I don't ever remember a time where it was like this. So this is why I just thought of this topic. Maybe there's some kind of pole shifting, or I don't know. Maybe global warming actually is real. But if you could let me know if you've ever heard that snow isn't natural, please tell me in the comment section, because I'm very interested in this topic and I can't find it anywhere.
I tell you, the most impressive part of that is that there's still lines in that grass. But that aside, I don't know, ask Tommy G what's going on up in Wisconsin, since he's from Milwaukee, if you knew who that is. He's a YouTuber. I don't know him personally or anything, but I like him. I never did hear that. I think they're making fake snow now, and not just for the slopes. Sometimes it snows, you go out and it's like got this weird mush to it, and it's just the texture's different. It doesn't feel natural. like snow when I was a little youth. But he's just saying that snow should not exist at all, and it's all fake. All snow has been faked forever. If that's the case, then we're in a simulation. That would prove it. Like, he didn't really give us no backstory or nothing. I've never even considered all snow being fake all the time. So all that would mean like all winter's fake all the time. I'm not sure where he's going with that. If you know anything on this subject, please let me know, because I'm in the dark about it.
So look what they've been finding in the oceans of Japan, y'all. What the hell? Yo, I told you, man, Pokemon is real. These things are like Magikarp. Human faces, y'all. Look at that. That lip look like mine. Are you kidding me? Bro, that shit's crazy, y'all. Do you see what I'm saying? We really are the originals, What the hell? Dude, that's crazy, y'all. That's hideous, y'all. That's crazy.
Is he joking?
That is hideous, man. But they're finding these in the oceans of Japan. Like, I don't know, this could be due to the radiation, but you already know about what they do with gene splicing and all that type of stuff. So, but this is just creepy. But yeah, shouts out to Japan.
Is he joking? Do we know if he's joking? He's gotta be joking. I'm gonna take that. Is it just me, or is that not AI? Is it not? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know. I feel like, is he serious? The guy? Because I would not look at that and think, yeah, that's a real fish. I mean, obviously the Japan thing, throws a little loop in with the whole nuclear meltdown, but that's just clearly a bunch of AI fish. Maybe it's not clearly. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Please fill me in. If you have the inside scoop on human face fish swimming around Japan, and that guy is dead on, and I'm just an idiot.
Did you know that the Twa tribe was the first inhabitants of Ireland? And allegedly, they were all killed by St. Patrick. They're referred to as Akin by other African tribes, but by Europeans, leprechauns, meaning small body. The average height of the Twa tribe, just 5 feet tall. They practiced matriarchy and had women leaders. And these leprechauns could apparently do magic. They had advanced knowledge of medicine, metallurgy, textile, and clothing manufacturing. It's important to know that at this point in time, these tribes were referred to as Naga, which translates to people of the serpent. And this theory suggests that St. Patrick didn't actually force snakes out of Ireland, but the Twa tribe. It was mass genocide. And the Twa tribe didn't have a written history or written practices. They had certain people dedicated to remember the history of their tribe. So once they were killed, the history was lost, and religious temples were built on top of where their tribe used to live. What do you think?
What the hell does he mean? What do I think? I don't know. I think that's kind of a bummer. It's also kind of a bummer that, like, every single holiday you got to find out some horrible thing about. I only threw that in there because St. Patrick's Day just happened. Maybe I should have did it pre-St. Patrick's Day. But we're here now, so let's focus. Or not really. Actually, let's not focus. That's just the thing. That is the truth about St. Patrick's Day from what I understand. But the nice part about it is we turned it into something positive. Okay, if you consider getting drunk and acting like a complete goofball positive, it's a lot better than that. But it's just an interesting thing to know, So now you know it. And actually now I'm a little suspect now that I think about it. Why would there be black people in Ireland way back then? Would it be cold? Like, I mean, I don't know. Can you even say that now? Because now that we live in the everything's racist society, I don't know why black people would be the original inhabitants of Ireland. I'm not saying they should have been there. I'm just saying you wouldn't think geographically they would be. Okay, I brought this up before in a video about this Wu-Tang member. I don't know if you still remember. Former Wu-Tang member that cut off his ding dong and jumped off a balcony because for whatever reason. So here is just a little clip of him talking about it. Since I shared it before, thought it'd be interesting to share this. I don't know if it's much of a conspiracy, but it's crazier than hell, so check it out.
Who else remembers that Wu-Tang rapper who went crazy, chopped off his manhood, then jumped off of a 2-story balcony?
I chopped off more than my fair share of my
As crazy as this sounds, it's something that actually happened a few years ago. The guy's name was Christ Bearer. He had recently been signed as a Wu-Tang affiliated rapper, but he was going through a lot of struggles with his mental health and drug addiction. Everything in his life would fall into absolute anarchy when one night he completely went bananas and during a drug-fueled rampage, lopped off his manhood, then jumped off of a 2-story balcony in an attempt to end his life. And I guess that fall must have sobered his ass up quick, because he got up off the ground and was like, oh shit, what have I done? This is an absolutely wild story. Check this shit out.
Very crazy night for me. I said, I will fix this problem that is causing me so much misery, you know what I mean? And that's when I think the insanity kicked in. I said, yo, my is out of control. I need a vasectomy. I just jumped up out of nowhere. And I went to the kitchen. I just went into a blackout mode, I guess, because I can't tell you what type of knife I grabbed. I know it was sufficient. And I grabbed the knife and bam, I pulled down my pants and then all of maybe, you know, that quick. But it was like, oh, like a water hose. I said, hey, I'm pretty much gonna bleed to death. This is pretty much it for me. And I jumped over the balcony. Couldn't even imagine this hell right here. When the police came and the paramedics came, then I kind of was sobering up and I was kind of like, yo, up, didn't I? Yeah, you up. I chopped off more than my fair share of my.
I mean, is that not one of the craziest things you ever heard in your life? And I hope he said the part about, he said it grew back. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the same interview. He said it grew back like a lizard. It just, bloop, 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 just grew right back. That'd be the conspiracy. Like, look, I hate to say it, but I kind of need to see that. Pause, but I kind of need to see that. There's just, that's not what happened. There's no way. I don't know if you got it attached back on. It's not what he said. I don't know. I guess I should have found that part, but I didn't. I just wanted to share the fact that this is what happened, and because this is bringing me misery. You know what he's saying? He's like, I'm sick of chasing ladies. So, I'll tell you what, I'm not proud of it, but I've done a lot of substances in my day. Your share, his share, their share. Never once did I consider doing something like that. I mean, things get on my nerves. Like, I hate brushing my teeth, of all things. It gets on my nerves. It's like time I don't want to take to do it. It just gets on my nerves. I never thought about knocking all my teeth out. I hate taking a poop sometimes. Well, sometimes it's kind of nice, if we're being honest. But like the time it takes. You know, I never thought about cutting my butt off. Sometimes I don't feel like eating because I got stuff to do. I never thought about cutting my stomach out. Like, just the thought process, like, I'm sick of these bitches. I'm cutting off my ding dong. Like, so, I don't know. If you ever cut off your wiener, let me know how it was. All right, let me know in the comments how it was that time you cut off your ding dong. Or if you're a lady and you did Lorena Bobbitt style and cut off somebody's wang. Let me know how that went in the comments.
Why is it in every Netflix documentary or Netflix movie?
Yeah, they have to. There's an agenda.
Oh, you believe in the agenda?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So the music industry and the Illuminati and the movie industry and all these organizations or cults, whatever you want to call them, are involved.
Most likely.
Right? Let me tell you something you probably noticed as well. Do you notice that every time, around every famous person, there's always somebody but the main character, somebody around the main character that changes gender? I'll give you examples right now. Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, right? She's not the main character of the Kardashians. She's around Kim. Changed genders. Zaya Wade, the daughter of the NBA superstar, changed gender. Apparently a he now. Mr. Beast. It's not Mr. Beast that changed.
Yeah, it's one of his friends.
It's Chris. His friend, right? Elliot Page from Inception.
Ellen was,
She's not the main character. She's around the main character. Changed her gender. Elliot Page is not a woman anymore.
Yeah, true.
She changed her gender. I feel like this is a PR stunt, man. They choose somebody but the main character. Somebody that is around the main character.
That influences the main character that is around them.
To change the gender. And they want the main character to accept that. What if Mr. Beast did not accept Chris's gender change, or the Kardashians couldn't accept Bruce's change, or the NBA superstar Dwayne Wade didn't accept his daughter Zaya's gender change? You know, it would have been catastrophic.
Of course.
People were going to be canceled. I feel like all of this has been shown. Like, bro, it can't be. Chris was married. He has a son.
I know.
What? He's wearing heels and has makeup on. What happened?
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, for me, I have this kind of approach where live and let live.
Yeah.
Live and let die, even in this case. I don't fucking care.
is this guy serious? Was this guy serious? Every main character, he gave 4 examples and 1 was good. Ellen Page was Juno. Am I allowed to say that? The person that played Juno was Ellen Page, for sure. No longer. But he used Inception as the example because she wasn't the main character in that, but she was a main character before any of those things happened, and she became a lovely man named Elliot. So that is a bad example. Dwayne Wade's the main character. He was already retired. Main character of a basketball team? There's definitely an agenda going on. I'm sure most people would say. The fact that that's the what this guy's run. People just talk to talk, myself included. But, you know, like that didn't even make sense. He said that with confidence. This is a clip getting around. Like it makes sense. Stay vigilant, people.
How you doing? Good? Listen, I got something for us to try. Now this cheese, go ahead, try some. Yeah. No, that's okay. Go ahead, look, I'll try some too. Now this cheese, you would think, is from Reggiano, Italy. Okay, it's a Parmesan, but it's not. Guess where it's from? Nope, close. Guess what? Now I'll tell you, Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky.
All right, that's a little cheesy, like a couple of them conspiracies were. So let's not be cheesy and slide on out of here. And coincidentally, that video reminds me exactly of what my brother-in-law was doing the other week for dinner. He's rich, we're not. He comes in with this shredded cheese like, oh, come on, did you know? I don't think he ever thinks we ever saw like a block of cheese before. We're too poor. He was born rich. Like, here, let me get that for you. You need a little more? Is that good, good, good? Like we didn't. He had a fancy cutting tool and all that, man. That's my dude, though, even though he fired me from a job to bring in Mexicans on a visa. Literally, I am like the South Park guy. I took our job. So please do me a favor and share this video so I can eat again because, well, of the story I just told you. And that's how we're going to end it. Thank you for watching. If you never subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel. Go watch some other videos. There's some great videos out there. Just put the playlist on and let her go. So hit that sub button. Thank you for watching. Like I just said, boy, I'm being repetitive right now. If you liked the video, go ahead, hit like on that video. If you didn't like the video, then just go ahead and keep it moving, because I don't want no beef with you. That's all, folks.